Hey everyone, Jordan here. Hey, I hope you are enjoying so far and getting a lot out of this current series we're in, Fruitful. It's a teaching on the fruits of the Spirit. And this last week we kicked the series off in just talking about how the fruit of the Spirit is not something that we learn from the culture. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those are things that our culture and our world today has versions of. And some of those versions have good elements to them. Some of those versions have bad elements to them. But I think we can all agree with Paul, the writer of Galatians, in saying that those versions are, even at their best, limited. And I want to tell you, as moms and dads, leaders of your home, as bosses in the workplace, or employees, or friends, or siblings, or whatever position you hold here in this life, there is a better love. There's a better joy, a better peace, a better patience, unlimited, a non-limited form of all of these things, and we gain access to it through the Spirit of God. I mentioned this a little bit in our talk last week for week one of Fruitful. You can go to our Facebook or our website and catch that message there. But in Galatians chapter 1, Paul puts an emphasis on where he gets the gospel from and where true power and true revelation and how to live life, where we get that information from. And he says this, and I'm just going to read a few different passages from Galatians 1. It says, Paul, an apostle, not sent from men, nor through the agency or the vision of man, but through Jesus Christ and God the Father who raised him from the dead. He's saying, I haven't been sent. My mission, my vision in life, my reason for coming to you, this hasn't been kind of put together by the plans of men. This is the almighty, unlimited God. He's the one who sent me. He says this later about his gospel. For I would have you know, brethren, that the gospel which I preached, so the telling of the story of Jesus, the grace of Jesus, the way Jesus says to live and who we are supposed to be in Jesus, the gospel which I preached, the gospel preached by me is not according to men. So it didn't come from men. It didn't come from culture. It didn't just come from religion. He didn't get it horizontally. For neither I received it from man, nor was I taught it, but I received it through a revelation of Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something. Look, there's a lot of great wisdom in our world today on how to love people well. There's a lot of great wisdom, and they're great resources on how to have peace in your home and peace in your life, peace in your mind. There's a lot of great resources on how to have joy and live a life filled with joy. And you can name all of the fruits of the Spirit, and I'll tell you there are a lot of great resources. But what Paul is saying in chapter 1 of Galatians, if you want the real thing, there's one resource, and it's the Spirit of God. He said, I received this from a revelation of Jesus Christ. Here's my prayer for you this week, that you would have a revelation of Jesus Christ and his love, a revelation of Jesus Christ and his joy, a revelation of Jesus Christ and his peace. How do we do this? Well, we engage with him in relationship. And there's a resource that we made available to you on our Vine app for the duration of this series, Fruitful. And if you go to the Vine app, at the very bottom right, there's a little section that says Vine Fam. Hit that button, and at the very top, there's a segment that says Fruitful Families. Click that button, and we have a weekly devotional, weekly table talk plan for you and your family, or you and your friends, depending on whether you've got family at home or you're single and you're just going out to dinner with friends or whatever. We've got table talk questions. We have some assigned reading, and then a prayer, a guided prayer for you to pray so that we can engage with Jesus. And here's our prayer, that we would have a revelation of Jesus's love, that we'd have an understanding of love that comes only from the Holy Spirit of God, joy that comes only from the Holy Spirit of God. You name all 9 fruit of the Spirit. We want the better version of all of these things. And so engage with Jesus this week. Utilize that resource we've made available to you. And I cannot wait to hear the stories of how God's goodness intersects with your life and your family this week. We love you guys. This weekend, Pastor Travis is going to be continuing the series talking through what does Jesus' love look like and what does Jesus' joy look like in comparison to the joy that we have in our culture today. So really excited about this series. Make use of these resources. We'll see you guys Sunday.